Hey, good afternoon. How you all doing? Welcome to Tott'Nam USA. I'm DJ Paul. Talking about that Rude Boy sound, I am going to be relaunching my longer take videos, going back to my 25 to a half an hour takes on Tottenham Hotspurs. But I stop on by because I am over the moon and appreciating the traction that I do get with these short length videos. And so I'm just stopping by just to say thank you. So when you click on this, just a reminder, just remind yourself that to come maybe by next week, I just set up back all my equipment and all of that. So I'm going to do a few sound checks, a few tests, recording before I actually start putting stuff back out there again. They're tapes, a lot of over 100 and something videos that I do have on the channel that you could run over and look at from last year. But that's not important. They're there for reference because I like to get my opinion out there, and I'm long-winded. I'm not going to hide from that. I try to cut it short, but it never makes sense to me. So hopefully when I put things out there, it is concise enough that we're understanding what we're talking about. I like to talk football. I don't like to get into the personal. I don't get into the leave it out. Even though at the end of last year, I became, look, you know what, Ange got to go. Even if we win the league, he got to go. So I'm just letting you know where I stand last year. If you did not know that, if you have not seen any of the videos, and that has nothing to do with the man himself, but what he was producing, how he was going after it, how he refused to adapt. And so that affects my football. That affects what I want to talk about. That affects what I want to see. It affects how I enjoy the football, because what I was looking at to me wasn't constructive football. And so from that point of view, I decided that, look, I can't deal with this anymore. I think we were always going to win the Europa League. However it happened, I was always behind that. I think we could have done it based on just playing a little constructively, sitting behind the ball, doing stuff like that. Didn't like it, but that was a remedy. Had we done some of that in the middle of the Premier League season, Ange would still be here, because that would have shown some measure of adaptation. So what happened with that? That most people are saying he won a title, so therefore it's time for him to give him some time. But we lost 22 games, and I think the projection was that he was not going to change, and I do believe that he was not going to change. A very stubborn man. So thank you so much. Peace.